Okay. Hope you can hear me. I'm on my phone instead of my thingy. Um, I wasn't gonna do this because I don't feel like doing it at all. But I'm gonna do it because I said I would. And I'm keep my word. Um, most of the time. So I'm gonna talk about saggy skin because everyone's obsessed with this topic. I think it's a fucking stupid topic. It's an annoying question that I get all the time. I hate this question because what people mean when they're like, hey, what about saggy skin? Is like, uh, give me an excuse not to do it. They also ask me all the time if I have it because they want to be able to be like, oh, well, you did this cool thing, but you still look like shit. And that makes people happy. It really makes people happy when they think that you look like shit. Um, yeah, I do have it. Yeah, I kind of look like shit in places. However, I looked way worse. And that is the thing that I want you to fucking think about. Sorry for my language. That's the thing I want you to think about is that skin that you're so worried about is already on you. I say this all the time. It's really important. It's already on you. Like, you're not adding extra skin. It's there. It's just filled with fat right now. So, like, you can have the same skin filled with fat, which is going to kill you. And it's going to be like a 40-year death with like diabetes and heart disease and cancer and shit. Or you can take the fat out of there. Either way, you've still got that skin. Like, do you feel me on that? So, it's really just kind of a retarded thing to think about when you're starting this whole process. Like, of all the shit that you could worry about, that should be like rock bottom because, you know, it's already there. So, what can you do about it? Not a fucking lot, to be honest. Like, muscle can help, losing weight quicker can help because the longer you have all of that fat weighing down, stretching out your skin, the more stretched out your skin's going to be. So, like, if you just put on 40 pounds, get that shit off like tomorrow, and you'll be less likely to have saggy skin. Now, if like me, you had it all for 20 years, you're kind of fucked. There's not really anything you can do about it, with a few exceptions. Uh, Probably the biggest one being fasting. The more extreme you fast, the more autophagy you get. Autophagy is self eating. Literally, you chew up old cell parts and basically you end up eating the protein. There's a lot of shit talking about, oh, you're burning protein, but not all protein is muscle. Protein makes up cartilage and skin as well. Tendon, blah, blah, blah. A lot of protein structures on your body. So you take off some of the protein, you take off some of the skin. See, I lost a lot of people. Okay. So if you're trying to lose weight and to end up with as little saggy skin as possible, you want to lose it as quickly as possible and you want to fast as hard as possible. If you're nearing the end of a weight loss journey and you find that you do have some, then you need to be doing dry fast if you can hack it. I fucking can't hack it. I can't dry fast. It's like the final frontier for me. I need to do it. I want to be able to give you awesome news about saggy skin, but it just is what it is. And like, part of this process, is a spiritual process of acceptance, right? So like, there's things that I have to accept about my journey. my path and like who I am. Like, I did this. I was super fat most of my life. I can't unring the bell. Like, it happened. It is what it is. And I will always bear this like testament, right? Like, there it is. Like, it's there. And I can't, it's like being pregnant and having stretch marks and shit. Like, you're never going to get rid of it unless you go pay a surgeon $15,000 to get it off of you. And like, I feel like I'm not going to probably do that because I'm a fucking poor person. And I've always been a poor person and I probably always will be, and it's fine. Like, I'm fine with it. So you have to like make peace with your past and the fact that your body is a testimony to your past. And also, if you're single, it's hard because you're like, oh, I'm going to have to show this to somebody. But like, honestly, if that person, look, it's different if you're like morbidly obese and you're just overall like not aesthetically pleasing. I get why you're not going to attract people, whatever. Like, I know there's a fine line, but like, if you look pretty good, especially if you lost 130 pounds, like if I was dating someone and they were like, I lost 130 pounds, I have some saggy skin, I'd be like, fucking okay, because that tells me you have character and you have discipline and you have will, and like that is super attractive to me and to most people, I think. So like, if you have to show that to somebody, it's very vulnerable and it sucks, but like, if they can't accept that, then they're probably not right for you, right? Because it happened, it's who you are, it's okay, it sucks. But I feel like people saying, what about saggy skin? What they're really saying is, give me a reason not to do this. Or give me some kind of magic thing that's going to make all my years of fatness not have happened. And I don't have either one of those things. Like, you just have to do it anyway. You just have to accept what you end up with. Like, I look in the mirror and I'm like, fuck. If I have clothes on or like underwear on, then it's like, it's not so bad. Like, with everything off, I'm like, yeah, it's just, you are who you are, and it is what it is. And that is what is called a thought terminating cliche, because I don't know what else to say about it. There are a few other things that you can try that I've heard of, like taking a lot of collagen and vitamin C. And somebody earlier said, who cares about saggy skin? We are men, not cowards. Alondra, I love you. But thought terminating cliche, like, you're gonna have it. If you're losing a lot of weight, you're gonna have it. I will say this, like, I do not have wings. I don't have like, somebody on Instagram was like, hey, I posted it before and after, and he was like, hey, does your stomach look like balled up homework? And I was like, yeah. Kinda. Like, what? Yeah, Cole says dry fasting helps get rid of saggy skin. It does some. It's hard for me to talk about that because I haven't done a lot of it, because it's fucking terrifying. Because how do you just stop drinking water, bro? Like, come on. It's like, again, it's my final frontier. I know I need to do it. So, I mean, maybe that'll be my next thing. But I'm like 140 pounds now. It's hard. It's hard to fast from food, let alone all liquids. Like, it's really, really rough. I don't know. I'm gonna have to like really strongly mentally prepare myself. If Cole can do like 7 days dry at like fucking 15% body fat or whatever, I can do it. I know I can do it. Maybe the whole point of me doing this whole entire episode and being all like emo and fucking moody about it is that I just need to dry fast. And maybe that's why I did this. Thought terminating cliche. I guess that's like my next step, right? So maybe that'll be like my next adventure. You guys can join me on it. I'm sure you're super excited about that. Okay, well, like I said, I'm trying to do more of these more often and shorter. So I guess I'm gonna end this. Primal Weight Loss is my Facebook group. YouTube.com/Primal Weight Loss. I'm super sunburned. If you guys want to see this, look at this. I'm still like dopey from the sun too. It's really bad on my back. You can see it. It doesn't take a lot. Honestly though, this is like better than I used to be. I used to just fucking burst into flames after like 5 minutes. I was out there for like 2 hours. So anyway, whatever. Thought terminating cliche. Love you guys. Oh, what am I doing? End.